All right, everybody. Here's it's time for the super amazing. Uh, it's tank time. So you guys, I'm a professional drawer. How do you erase all this? Screen size changes randomly. There's no rhyme or reason to it. Anyways, welcome back, everybody, to tank time. I wrote it in the wrong order again. I'm not gonna. We're not restarting this episode, okay? I'm just going to roll with the flow. You know what I mean? You ever heard that saying? Roll with the flow. It's pretty common up here in Nashville, Tennessee. Anyways, so what we're gonna do is we're going to start off with a flan shape. Now, I don't know how many of you have ever made flan before, but one of the ingredients anyways, so you start off with a flan shape, and flan is very gelatinous, and so you might have like a sort of a column shape here, or maybe you don't. Maybe you have like a chaotic flan shape, you know, like whoa, that's a little too chaotic. We don't want that. We don't want the flan to become unrealistically chaotic looking. But you see, flan is a very important part in tank time, because tank time is also a very important part of the flan. So right now I'm writing flan right there, just so everybody knows what this is. Because we're not done with it yet. We've drawn the basic shape, but we still got to add that element of unpredictability, because we don't know what this flan is thinking, man. It could be plotting for like world domination or something. We don't know, man. Like, we don't know what this flan is even capable of. Everyone misunderestimated him in middle school, but now they're all going to be really surprised when like they see this flan. They're like, oh hey, that flan's actually pretty cool. He's pretty tough, man. He's a tank. He's a freaking tank. And so this flan, you don't want to mess with this flan, man. He's scary. He's literally he's a product of he's scary. Alright, so now we've gotten the flan shape, gotten the basic flan shape here, flanian shape. You see, now we're going to draw a baguette for the wheels of the tank. Not wheels of the bus, mind you, wheels of the tank. Because we're not drawing a bus, not today at least. We're drawing a tank. And you see, the tank treads they drive in a different way to how a baguette locomotes. A baguette locomotes using flour, but a tank locomotes using, an engine, kind of like a car, except not. So write that down in your notebooks, kids. Like a car, but not, because that's going to be important later on when we discuss car physics. So anyways, we have the baguette shape, and for those of you who took Bread Biology 101 in college, you'll just know everything you need to know about how a baguette is formed and how the shape are real. Anyway, so that's pretty good. That's like a good base, but you at home, if you want to make it like really authentic, you're gonna want to put like the yeast and the flour in yourself. Maybe even get like an Italian man to come over and like bless the bread just to get it that really good, authentic feel. Um, to make it look like really believable to the people at home. So, anyways, we have two components of the tank here. Now, for those of you who are watching this, you might be thinking, "Oh, what are we missing to this tank?" Well, kids, what is it? What are we missing? Tell me. That's right, we're missing the hatch on the back. So we're just gonna start by drawing a shape kind of like a phone. Like how a phone would look if you didn't have your glasses on and you needed glasses, and you were also on LSD. That's how a phone would look to you, probably. Um, this is the hatch on the back. It's very important for making the tank's composure and its statement about the world. It's necessary to this. You know what necessary is in Portuguese? Necessita. I have no clue if that's true. Anyways, now we're going to draw a component that really isn't that important at all to the tank, the front part. Now, for those of you who are fans of fighting games, like Super Smash Brawlers, Pokken Street Fighter 4, BlazBlue, XIV, VVI, X, XC, VI, L, then you will know all about this part of the tank. You don't even know. I don't even have to tell you this, but this is called the stern of the tank. And the stern, it's yeah. We don't need this part. You don't need that part of it. The tank is just good without that part. In fact, I think it looks better. Yeah, man, this is way better without that part. It's a golden tank. Literal, solid gold. Yeah, like, this is a pretty good tank. But if you want to make it really authentic, you know what you have to add? You know what you have to add? I'll tell you what you have to add. Speed lines. Not too many, because this is a tank after all, not a race car. And certainly not sourdough. So it's not going too fast. But it's going a little fast, man. It has 3 speed lines, not like 5 or 6 or, God forbid, 7 speed lines. We don't talk about 7 speed lines. But yeah, 3 is fine. 3 is fine. This is just a perfectly good tank right here. And if you want to add that extra, the extra, like, unnecessarily cool amount of detail, then you can just sort of add the matrix to it. I don't care if it's what's. Yeah, what we want to do is we want to add the matrix to the tank. Because everyone knows about the matrix of the tank. That's not the right thing. And let me just add a bit of detail to this thing. Now, the matrix of the tank, I mean, it's one of the most iconic features about the tank. And so if you don't have it, then someone might mistake it for like something else, like, hey, is that a tank? Or is that, it's like, it's a tank, and you want to show it to somebody, and they're like, hey, wait, that doesn't look like a tank, that looks like a sea cucumber or something, that doesn't look right. And you're like, what? Okay, that's a little too much detail, but But you know what? You get what I mean. There, that's perfect. So, yeah, this is our tank, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. Tune in tomorrow for nothing, probably. And wait until I upload some other random crap on this YouTube channel. Goodbye.